Right, we will start now. Greetings, members of the Nighthawk Reaper Battalion. Welcome to the ceremony. For those who do not know me, I am Snellejelte, director of the battalion. I hope you all know me. Today we will cover several important announcements, including the promotion of 2 individuals in our high command. One of them will fill the branch manager spot and thus will be promoted to general. These individuals have been dedicating themselves to the betterment of the division, and they truly deserve their promotion. In addition, we will also cover some important events that have happened in the first few months of the year and look forward to the rest of the year. I will now hand the stage to Black Daggers Prefectus to speak about the purpose change that Black Daggers has been subject to earlier this year. I don't think Velen will speak for himself, so I will do it. Greetings, members of the Nighthawk Reaper Battalion. As some of you may already be aware of, the Black Dagger subdivision has seen quite the recent influx of newer innovations with the goal of improving the subdivision as a whole. These innovations came in the form of the reformation of our duties, with a major emphasis on our newer assassination duties. Changes to the internal functions of the subdivision and large changes to the structure of our documents as well as the information contained within. All these changes were made with the goal of improving the appeal of the subdivision towards a broader audience, as well as the subdivision as a whole, and have shown greatly positive results. Additionally, the Black Daggers have made steady progress in envisioning and coming implementation of newer development changes. With a soon-to-come release featuring redesigned helmets, an entirely unique helmet for the Headhunter morph, and individualized Black daggers and staffs for the various morphs. The subdivision itself continues to make steadfast improvements and certainly has a bright future ahead of it. Those who have any questions regarding the subdivision are encouraged to voice their concerns in the BD Inquiries channel. And for those amongst the crowd who have aspirations to become a Black Dagger, consider attending BD tryouts and or applying for the alternate entrance program. This concludes my short speech. Back to the director. Thank you. Another important event that happened to the Nighthawk Imperium in February this year is that Nighthawks may no longer exit the facility. You may no longer be found outside the facility while on the Nighthawk team. All Nighthawks must now focus on defending and operating the border from inside the facility. Lastly, what I want to mention is the Officer of the Month of April. Since April, we have swapped to a Officer of the Month system. This Officer of the Month of April will be the first ever in NRB, because we have never had the system before. This officer is currently active in 3 foci. Progression, officer engagement, and community. They have also been very active on the border in April. They have been noticed by the High Command for their activity and for going above and beyond. For this month's Officer of the Month, please congratulate Captain Chesser Gamer TTV. Chesser, I don't know if you're here, but please come up to the stage in front of the podium to give a short speech. You may face the crowd. Are you in this VC? I hope you are. Yes, you are. You may face the crowd if you want. Yeah. Be sure to congratulate him, yes. I must say, when I first joined NRB 20 months ago, I was not in the slightest expecting to become an officer or receive Officer of the Month. Yet after a couple of obstacles, here I am. Oh, I did not get to finish that. Oh well. The person I'd like to thank today most is Incipient. He's been a great support recently and is someone I would consider a good friend. And yes, here's the quote. In the depth of winter, I finally learned that within me there lay an invincible summer. Of Albert Camus. Very wise quote. Congratulations, Jesse. You will receive your roles and stuff shortly. Thank you and congratulations once again. Now, we will be looking forward to the future. With joy, I can announce that we have made several requests to Venture, which is the development instance of TNI, to improve our morphs. This will include a new set of helmets and a few changes in equipment. In addition, a Sergeant morph will be created. This Sergeant morph will have a sight with a roll ability. This sight is a reference to our name as Reapers, obviously. We know that many of you have requested this, a roll ability, and perhaps a melee weapon. So this will arrive to the Sergeant morph. Glory to the battalion. With that being said, we will move on to our first promotion of today. Since the resignation of Complexity 12 from Administrative Director, this Administrative Director spot has been vacant. This has led to some unpleasant events in the officer corps, which is quite sad. However, I am happy to announce that we have found a suitable candidate for this position. I have been working hard and dedicating a lot of time to the administrative department in the past few months. This individual has been in the officer corps for a long while now and has always remained motivated and dedicated. It is time they move on to a more suitable position. Please congratulate Major General Espariel. You may come on this podium, Espariel. Oh, it's rank looks, perhaps. Congratulations. Welcome to the High Command. We are looking forward to seeing what heights the administrative branch will reach under your command. Now, we will be moving on to a more delicate promotion, the promotion of a certain individual to Branch Manager General. The Branch Manager General oversees the NRB foci and makes sure they run well. There is one individual who is very fit for this position. They have a lot of experience and have shown incredible dedication and activity in the past half year as a Major General. They have served the battalion for quite some time, also having occupied the position of Major General before. I even served in their progression department when I was an officer in 2020, before I became High Command member. They are that old. There are only very few who ever obtain the honor of occupying the position of General of the battalion. This individual truly deserves their promotion and may rightfully count themselves amongst those rare few. Please congratulate the following individual on their promotion to General of the Nighthawk Reaper Battalion. General Prometheum. Please come up and give your speech.
Salutations, Reapers. I would love to say that this speech was kept brief in the interest of retaining your interest, but it's this short because I had no idea what to write until 20 minutes ago. Way to be organized. I will begin, as cliche speeches often do, by thanking everyone who supported me over these past 4 odd years. God, just typing that figure out loud makes me feel old. And though you've probably heard it a million times already, this division would truly be nowhere today if it weren't for each and every one of you sticking around for the ride. I will admit, the road has been bumpy, and we still have plenty of potholes to endure, but I sincerely hope that I can help alleviate the ache in your metaphorical backside. Now, that's about all from me. Cheers. Have a good one.
Congratulations. I am looking forward to working alongside you, General. Now I have one more major announcement to make before we conclude this ceremony. It's gone pretty fast, actually. For the past few weeks, the NRB High Command and Officer Corps has been discussing this topic. This topic being the rank names of NRB. They may sometimes be confusing with TNI ranks, and they do not entirely fit our purpose of border operators. Therefore, it has been decided to change these. They will be partially reverted to how they were at first in 2019, and some more original ranks have been added to that. The following changes will occur. Conscript will become recruit, private will become novice, private first class will become adept, lance corporal will become sentry, corporal will become protector, sergeant will become guide, and sergeant major will become herald. And for the higher ranks, Lieutenant will go back to Harbinger. Harbinger, yes. Captain will become Prime. Colonel will become Maven. Major General will become Arbiter again. And General will go back to Warden. And Director will stay the same. We hope that these ranks will be less confusing and are more oriented towards our purpose of operating the border and providing guidance to newer members. With that being said, I would like to conclude the ceremony. It has been a rather short one, but I hope it was informative to you all. I would like to invite you all to the lounge in this headquarters for a concluding screenshot. That works. Right, have a seat, please. Clash, could you perhaps take a screenshot from somewhere? Thank you. Whisper me when we've... Or have you DM'd it to me? Oh, you have. Right, great. Everyone is dismissed. Thank you for attending. If you are not an officer, please stay out of the officer barracks. Nice.